In Casco Bay, Great Diamond Island is talking about seceding from Portland to be its own town. And resident Chris Mooney,
I'm a software engineer,
says one reason is the lack of broadband. In Millinocket, business owner Matt Polstein told us about it last winter at his New England Outdoor Center.
It's a real economic development issue. People make choices about where to go, and not just for work, but for vacation and the work they might do while on vacation based on their ability to communicate.
And at the legislature, Waldo County Senator Aaron Herbig says it's a problem in many places.
You can't wait for people to have internet so they can compete in today's economy, so they can get their good Maine products out to market.
But the legislature was not able to pass the bond this week that would have provided $15 million for broadband expansion.
It was a huge opportunity that we missed.
Economic Development Commissioner Heather Johnson says that means a lot of Mainers will have to keep waiting.
We've pinpointed about 83,000 locations that we know to be unserved, and we believe that number is significantly higher.
It's about speed, measured in megabytes per second. Johnson says the state standard is 25 megabytes per second. If you can't get that, you're considered unserved. And not surprisingly, the problem is worst in rural areas. Statewide, 11% of homes and businesses are considered unserved. But in rural areas, it's far worse. The highest is Piscataquis County, where 76% are considered not served. Johnson says the obstacle is basic economics. It costs a lot of money for private companies to run the fiber optics for broadband. And the payback in rural areas is very slow. So companies look to government for subsidy.
We have a lot of communities that are working with private sector providers to help solve their own challenges. They just need a little bit of subsidy help.
She says that's what the bond issue would have done. Heather Johnson says the state's Connect Me office will have about $2.5 million each of the next 2 years to encourage some broadband projects. But it also seems clear the Mills administration plans to go to the legislature again next winter to try to get that bond passed. In Portland, Don Kerrigan, News Center, Maine.